And then we'll walk around, camp and see some tigers, and then Derek will ramble. Hey everyone. Mr. Solano is inside this enclosure. Yeah, it's no longer being inhabited by Mr. Pawpa Pants. By Mr. Grandpa Pawi. Nope. He's no longer in this enclosure. He's in that one over there. He's in this one. He's over here. We moved him earlier today. We had a big empty enclosure. And you know, Heidi said, like, let's move Pawi. Let's move Pawi over to the enclosure over here. And he came in and he like jumped on the ball and like he was going all over the place. He peed on everything. He was snuffling with Selena. He's just like, hey, you're very pretty. And then she's like, you're pretty handsome. And then they kind of like made winky faces at each other. And then yeah, he just kind of he's been sleeping and just rolling in the grass, having a good time. This is this is going to be his retirement enclosure. Thinking. More than likely this will be the final stop for Mr. Pawpa Pants, and hopefully hopefully he can stick around for a lot longer. You know, he's 18, he's old, he's an old man, and he's a big guy. But yeah, he still gets around real good. Still makes whisper moos and whisper snuffles and all that stuff. But just from the, you know, when you play the numbers and you stack them up against numbers that have existed in the past, I mean, he's 18, so more than likely this will be the final spot. Even though he's a really good loader, he's a very good loader upper, very good. Sorry about. Sorry, I look. I had to. No, you didn't have to, Derek. You didn't have to do. I'm in tears now. I'm in tears. I'm unsubscribing. I hate you so much. I hate you, Derek. I hate you so hard. Sorry. Hello all you big cat lovers out there, it's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic walk around the compound webcast. We're gonna see if we can try to do this one in a little bit more expeditious of a fashion, of a thing. Well, we got Mr. Ace. Mr. Ace, another one of our old fellas. Another one of our grandpa yeppards. He sleeps a lot these days. He's not, don't read, like, again, whenever like, think about, like, a nursing home, like, an actual legitimate, like, honest to goodness nursing home, like, Ace is, he gets up and he gets around and everything, he just sleeps a lot. He's an old fella, you know. It's like he should have, like, a flannel blanket, you know, listening to jazz from the 40s. Oh, this is a hot beat. Ooh. Hi, Sugar Pie. Hi, Noe. Hi, Smoosh Nose. Hi, Smoosh Nose. Hey, Smoosh Nose. Wally. Yeah, he's still over there. Been home for a few days, and it's been nice. It's been really nice. It's been very relaxing. I gotta head back tonight. I'm gonna be gone for 5 days. Oh, my fancy apparatus fell off. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Miss Beautiful. So it's like, you know, you gotta film your webcast. Tend to film the that's the whole thing. It's like I'll wait until the very end. I wait until the very end to film a webcast. I wait until like an hour when I'm like throwing a bunch of my crap in my book bag and my backpack, and I have a backpack and I've got a clothes hamper that I tote back and forth with me. You know, I mean, it's like, what else do you need? I got my backpack has my laptop in it and just other incidentals and whatnot, and the hamper has clothes. Otherwise, I don't need nothing else. Try not to be a big packer, like a packer of things. Although the Green Bay Packers, totally into them. Go Pack, go! Pete's, Yeppard Pete's. They did well against the Bears. It's going to take a while to emotionally recover from the demolishing that the Packers endured in Lambeau Field against the Cowboys. And then some people could be like, yeah, Cowboys! And it's just like, really? You're going to start being all big talk now? You guys haven't exactly had the best past few seasons, and now all of a sudden they're having this amazing year, and then it's just like, we're Cowboys proud, and it's like, you guys have been a little bit wishy-washy. We're wishy-washy. Just saying. I'm not saying you're bandwagoners. Not saying that at all. You're not. You're certain. Oh gosh, no. You Cowboy fans have been fans for years and years and years, but sometimes you guys can be a little bit. You know, hey. Prove it first, and then we will applaud. Packer fans just love their team, no matter what. And it's even like, there was like in the 70s and the 80s when the Packers, they really stunk. They weren't good. The Lambeau Field was still sold out. It was just like consistently. Tickets were like the whole stadium, so yeah. Yeah, Packer fans. Just loyal to a fault. Cowboy fans are a little bit more, you know, they're like, hey, maybe it's kind of like that Texas business kind of attitude. It's like, I better see some results first before I give you my support. But yeah, no, Cowboy fans are certainly not bandwagon. I apologize if I have given that impression. You're certainly not Seahawks fans or Panthers fans. You're not those guys. We're the 12th man. It's like, really? We just started being the 12th. That was a thing. We're up here in the Pacific Northwest. We're so loud. It's like there's another man on the field. Seahawks, baby. Ugh. Where were you 10 years ago? Where were you, huh? Where were you? With 12, well, we were just figuring out which one of us was the 12. It took a long time. That's not even a Pacific Northwest accent. That's just kind of like my general. I pick a lot of accents from a hat. I don't really put too much thought into it. You know. Hey, you know, I heard that there was, you know, the Queen of England. She gave this really rousing speech to the subjects. She was like, hey, all you England and Englander peoples. Yeah, what are you thinking about my hat, huh? It's got a lot of jewels in it. It's pretty cool. And everyone was like, yeah, you know what? She's right. And the Queen was like, I'm the Queen. People are like, that is not what the Queen sounds like at all. It's not what the Queen of England sounds like. Not one bit, Derek. First, she's a female. She's an older lady. You kind of gave her like this deep man voice. Yeah. Hey, Prince Chucky! Hey! Hey! I think that's gonna be my Queen of England accent from now on. Yeah, my dad, he made a lot of speeches against that Hitler guy. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He smoked a lot of cigarettes. Oh, jeez. That's the great thing about the Walk Around the Compound webcast. You never know where exactly the topics are going to take you. It's just it's up in the air. It's up in the air. Like a bird, or, you know, some embers from a nearby forest fire. Up in the air. These sleepy kitties. Look at these sleepy kitties. It's so nice out. It's not hot. It's just, I guess it's just nap time. Nap time just happens all the time, Derek. Nap time is it's a condition that basically just kind of happens fairly regularly. Let's see if we can, not have so much in the way of nappage. Like, I can't tell the cats what they can, when they can and when they can't sleep. I can't. There, more sleepy kitties. More sleepy kitties. Jeez. Hi. Yes. Yeah, of course. Okay. Status quo. Status quo. Just like the others. Where is Fire? Where's Miss Firebug? Where's Melita? Melita's up in the pond. Melita, have you seen Firebug? Where could she be? Well, I'm looking around. Can't seem to see her. Whoa! Hi! What? Whoa! Where did you come from? Ooh. Yeah, you got me. I didn't see you. I didn't. I did see her, but I mean, you gotta. It's like playing hide and seek with like a little kid. Whoa, you're like the best ever. You're like the best ever. Yes. I set my tiger orchard up in 1972. Took me 25 years to get the soil just right. Past few seasons have been mighty bountiful. Got some folks coming here for the Safari Suites. Got a couple guests who booked some stays at the suites, so that's cool. That's cool. Flash! 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 It's like someone just like poured. You know, like they had like a cup of Tiger Mix. And they're like, okay. Oh, there we go. Just drizzled it out onto the pan. Yeah, shuffling our kitties around. shuffling them around. Yeah, hi baby. Bunny boo, bunny boo. Bunny boo, bunny boo. What? What? I gotta get something. I gotta get something from some of these kitties. I can't have everyone just be sleepy. She's like, no, everyone's not gonna be sleepy, Derek, but I am. I'm like, alright, fine. Get your point. These guys take afternoon naps just to this ridiculous extreme. Don't get me wrong, I love me a good nap. Nap is a fantastic thing. If you can ride the wave of a circadian rhythm just right, you go down for like an hour, hour and a half, you have a good REM cycle, oh, you're like a new person. You're like a new person. Afternoon naps are the best. They're the best. You stay. Oh. No, I don't think I was like a kid that, I guess, particularly like hated naps. I don't think I was just like, yes, naps. But at the same time, like, you know, when like back in, like when you're 4 or 5 years old and like naps are kind of a thing, you got to take a nap. I don't know if I remember particularly protesting the whole nap thing. I'd have to ask my mom about that. I don't really have too much recollection of that time. I guess I recall certain things, just certain memories, like smells, the toys that I had, like how the wood floor in my room felt in this house out in the country up on this place called Ducharme. I'm not making this up. It was called Ducharme Ridge. But it's a French name, Ducharme, D-U-C-H-A-R-M. I've just now realized, like, that's a hilarious name. Like, it took me 31 years to figure that out. Yeah, Ducharme Ridge. That's where I grew up when I was, like, from, like, you know, when I was a baby to, like, 5 years old. Yeah, I lived on Ducharme Ridge. Not lying. That is the name. That is the name. There's the family. There's like a family of folks back in my part of Wisconsin. The Ducharmes. The Ducharmes. Never made the connection until just right at this very moment. But I'm thinking about that house, you know. Every once in a while when I make it back home, sorry for the gate. When I make it back home, I do, you know, and I make it back home like, yeah, I'm usually good for once a year, sometimes once every other year, depending on the time. Go back home, visit family, visit friends. But yeah, I'll drive up to Ducharme Ridge, and I'll see that old house that was up there. And it was just kind of like at the top of this hill, and it kind of was flanked by farmland. And yeah, it was a really really nice place for a little kid to grow up. I remember when I was a little kid, I had a little green bucket, a rusty little green bucket, and I used to go and I used to pick grass. I used to pick grass in that rusty green bucket. I used to try to feed the neighbor's cows. Like, that's what I did up on Ducharme Ridge. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. How are you? And I remember, like, I would have conversations when the cows were in the pasture, and it was like this one. It was like a plot. It was a house plot, and there was just like fields, like cow pastures, like on the other side of the road, like right next to the house and everything. So I was surrounded by these cows, and I would go outside, you know, after playing maybe with some, I'd transform with toys, or He-Man toy, maybe a Ninja Turtle, because it was the early days of the Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles were just popping at that point. They were just popping. And, oh my gosh, what do we got going on over here? What have we got going on here? But yeah, so after I got done kind of messing around with that, after I got done, I would go outside and I would talk to the cows. It's like a little 4-year-old. I would try to have just conversations in cowese. And I would just try to very matter-of-factly just go moo, 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 moo. And I thought that I was like, and I was trying to be respectful of the cows. And I remember and that was legitimately, I was like a 4-year-old kid, and I'm sitting there thinking like, all right, well, all they got to talk to are other cows. Let me see if maybe I can be, and I didn't know what the word ambassador meant, but I understood the concept. Let me be an ambassador, like a friend. Because I know that I'm not a cow. Like I'm a people. So let me see if I can be a friend to the cows. Moo moo. Moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo. Up on Ducharme Ridge. Oh, that's funny. Gosh. Alright, let's go over. Let's go over and see that ugly tiki boy. Breathtaking view. Oh. I remember that house. It was nice. I remember I stuck a bunch of crap in the VCR. Just toys, like Tinker Toys, Legos, stuff. Because I thought that I would then be able to see a movie on TV of those toys. I thought that, all right, I see them, they stick stuff into that machine, and then stuff comes up on the TV, and that's cool. That's how that works. So I was just like, light bulb. I want to see my Tinker Toys and my Legos, dancing around, on the TV. Got to put them in the thing. I remember my mom had to get a couple butter knives. She had to get a couple butter knives to get them all out. Yeah. It was a happy time. I was lucky. I know a lot of kids don't have happy times when they're young like that. But I did. I was lucky. I thank my parents for that. I really do. Hey! Boom! Hey, bud. Moo. Really? Yeah. There was a little rusty bucket that was in a machine shed. It was in a little garage area. And I knew I would always grab my little rusty bucket, my little rusty green bucket. And I would just go around and I would just pick grass and I would just fill that bucket up. And then I would just walk it over to the cows. And then I would dump it into the thing, and then they would they would eat it. That, to a little 4-year-old brain, it was wild. It was wild. Just that as a concept, because they were eating something. They were actively eating something. They were engaged in something that I was giving them. Whoa, really? You're gonna eat this stuff that I'm giving you? That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I guess it affected me. I don't know. Yeah, looking forward. Yeah. So Now it's now I'm feeding the cows to these guys. So that's like a weird like evolution. It's almost like a Pokemon kind of thing, like level 37. It's like, oh geez, this took a weird turn. Moo moo, moo moo moo, moo 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 moo. Ah, jeez. All right, well, I think that's probably about a good enough time to end the webcast. Thank you very much for tuning in to this edition of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hope you had a good time. You can check out the facility here around me at carerescuetexas.com for more information, and see you next time, okay? All right, bye-bye.